Hi, everybody. This is Lindy. I have so much to talk about what happened to me in the military because I was just a doofus. I didn't take it seriously for a long time. I just thought I could do whatever I wanted, and I learned pretty fast I couldn't. Well, not fast enough, okay? As I've told you before, I was in trouble all the time. So I'm going to give you another story. This, again, we're sticking with boot camp. Well, we have other stories, trust me. So in boot camp, you got to learn to march, okay? Got to learn to march. You got to learn left and right and, rhythm and whatever. Well, she'd say left, I'd turn right. She'd say right, I'd turn left. And I would destroy their, everybody would run into me, and I was just making a mess or mockery of the marching. I mean, this was continual, day in and day out. I couldn't get it right. So they decided KP wasn't doing it, okay? They kept me on KP all the time. KP didn't seem to be doing it for me. So they decided, oh, I'm losing my ice. My eye is so hot. I keep my phone on ice when it warms up. Anyway, sorry. So they decided further punishment was needed. Different kind of punishment was needed for someone like me. So we're out there, and I mess up. And the sergeant comes over, and she picks up a rock. And she says, give me your left hand. No. She said, give me your right hand. Well, it was either right or left. One of them. Okay? One of those hands. And I'm pretty sure it was right. Because I sleep on my... Anyway, I think it was right hand because I had my right hand out of the bed. So, she says to me, you have to hold on to this rock. You have to eat with this rock. You have to sleep with this rock. You have to be with this rock 24 hours a day. Even when you go to the bathroom, you cannot put this rock down. You've got to carry this rock so you learn which is your right and which is your left, and you have to keep it in your right hand. I think it was right hand. Your right hand. 24 hours. 24 hours. And every time you drop it, every time you put it down, we will be watching you, and we will make you pick it back up. Oh, gee. I forgot that stone, I'm telling you. Anyway, so I kind of make it through the day, and we'll talk about the eating when you go to meals, and I'll tell you stories about all that. But anyway, I finally make it through the day with this stupid rock, because this was in the morning, and I had this stupid rock all day. I had to go to class, I had to exercise, I had to eat with this stupid rock in my hand. So it's time to go to bed. So I'm thinking, okay. And the sergeant comes over to me and she goes, so there's 3 of us. And every hour on the hour, we're going to check to see if you have your rock or have you dropped it. If you fall asleep and drop your rock, we will wake you up and make you hold that rock again. Oh, really? So anyway, this night was a horrendous night because I kept falling asleep and dropping the rock, and they kept waking me up all night long, guys. All night long. I had this stupid rock. So the next morning I get up and they go, do you think you've learned your left from your right? I go, I don't know, but I'm not sleeping with the rock again. So they put me, of course, KP. What can I tell you? KP, kitchen patrol. You clean the dishes, mop the floors. I have pictures. I'm going to find my album tomorrow. I'm going to show you pictures of me on KP with the guys, because they always thought it was hilarious because I was always on KP with them. And that was their regular duty. It wasn't mine. I'm in boot camp. I'm not supposed to be doing all that. So, to make a long story short, after KP the next day, from that moment on, I took the service seriously, and I marched myself until dark and after dark on all my free time from that point on to learn how to march. By myself. I'm out there left, right. And trust me, I was a very good marcher after that day. I never slept with another rock. That was horrendous. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy that. The rock story. It was just ridiculous. But they made me do it. And I learned. I learned a lot from the service. And they taught me discipline. I mean, I just didn't take anything seriously. Everything was very frivolous to me. I just thought everything was funny. I learned in boot camp it's not so funny. But they weren't overly mean. They just did tricky things, sneaky little uncomfortable things. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed my story. See you next time. Camo.